Hey everyone, happy hump day. How are you today? I'm Amy here at Magnolia's in downtown Norfolk. I'm jumping on live at noon like we've been trying to do. Let me move my lights, see how we're doing here. What is everybody up to today? Are you more organized than me? Maybe. On a Wednesday, I always have good intentions. Started out early with the meeting at 8:30 and we've been rolling ever since. But there's still time to jump on and say, hey, let you know what's new, because behind the scenes, the designers have been working away. Denise and Jane are coming up with fill-ins for all the things we've been selling. And man, you guys are in the mood for some new stuff. We've been moving the inventory just as it comes to the sales floor. The hottest items straight off the press have been selling, so I thought I better show you what we filled in case you missed out. Hi Patty, how are you today? And Diane is there today. Let me watch over here on my laptop. Might be a little easier for me. What I wanted to show today was new items that were added to every collection. Almost all my collections have new items, and they are coming together nicely in the store. We're keeping every look refreshed and making sure that we keep the products filled in all categories. For instance, we just redesigned garlands for the Serenity collection because the garlands all sold out in one weekend. We made a couple new tray ideas. A new color of orb has shown up. Let me show you that. New wreaths for Serenity. Then the Homebody collection got a couple of funky new items that have come in lately. Behind me, you're going to see a beautiful addition to natural surroundings. And that's a new arrival that the gals have put together. Where's my comments? Show comments. Oh, good. Hi, Diane. Doreen's here today. Judy's there today. Lorraine, hello. What are you gals up to today? It's Wednesday, right? Patty, hi. And our day here at Magnolia's has been busy. The sun's out. It's a little cold. Man, that wind's cold in the middle of winter. I am lighting all the candles, making the coffee, and keeping it cozy here at the store. Just to make sure it's welcoming when you arrive. One of the latest things we got in that I wanted to show you, is it a taser? No, it's a candle lighter. You've got to see these things. Have you seen these electronic lighters? This is the latest and the greatest way to light your candle. Hey, Jan, there you are. So a visitor this morning, Jan stopped in. She is from, oh gosh, Jan, did you say you're from Columbus? Janelyn, and we visited for a brief moment, and she hadn't been to our store since we were at the old location before 2016 at some point. And you drove in today, and I think you said Columbus. I'm so sorry, I'm blanking out right there. If you didn't, let me know where you're from. And when we get visitors from out of town, I always tell you, say hi, tell me that you watch online. I love to connect the names with the faces, because we don't get to see, we can't go and look at the people who follow us and see their profiles or anything, the way Facebook protects you from businesses, scouting you out. But here in the store, oh good, Columbus. I didn't want to get that confused. So it's welcome. I'm glad you got to stop in and see the whole store. Jan says it's big. It's a large space. Yes, I wish you could all come visit. It's a nice big showroom, a lot going on here. We have a floral design area. We have the retail scattered throughout. We have window coverings. We have a wedding area. And then we do these videos and photography in store as well. So it's always fun to see everybody. And hello, you're from Louisiana. Hi, Peggy. And you've got Janice joining us from Bismarck. Hey, gals. So check out my fun new thing that I can ship you if you want. You slide the slider up on this little gadget. It is a rechargeable USB lighter that uses no fuel. Then we flip our on switch up. The lights, can you see it if I do this correctly? The lights light up, and the blue lights indicate it's fully charged. It will indicate when it's low charge. And then I press and hold, and this tiny little flame creates an arc of electricity. It's not a flame, it's an arc of electricity that is flameless and has no odor, no smoke, off and on. I think you can see it there. You can see it flashing. Do you like gadgets? I like gadgets. And then we just light based on this electric arc, and it instantly lights your candle with a tiny little, it's not really even a flame. It just emits electric charge that creates the arc that will ignite a wick. How cool is that? These are $19.50. They come in a gift package. The piece looks nice. when it's laying around next to your candles. It doesn't look tacky like a big Bic lighter. And it's just sleek and rose gold. So something new and different. When I saw these, I was like, yes, please, we need those. I am always having to steal back from my husband the big long lighters that we have at the house because he can use them in the shop and then they go outside and they never come back to the shop. Irritating, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So if this little gadget only emits that little arc of electricity, I don't think he's going to take it. I think it's going to be just for my candles. So that's the plan. Hey, Sherry, how are you today? Good to have you on board. Jennifer's jumping on from Holland. Hey, Nancy's in Illinois. So glad to have you here today, everybody. Kathy's in Mississippi. Okay, we almost have every state. Keep going. Who is in a state that is not mentioned? I'm just teasing. We're not quite there. Janice is in Bismarck, North Dakota, Louisiana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Illinois. You guys are just joining me from all over. This is coming in your package, a short little cord. Yes, it is, but you can plug it into your own USB wall outlet. Charge the device when it gets low. Oh, it has a hanger. That's handy. I'm just looking to see where you plug, in the side. And it's going to recharge for you and use no fuel. So this will be one you don't throw away. Thus, the reason you can justify $19.50. At any rate, enough about that. We sell them, $19 even. We sell them on our website. Is the Smart Ignition Electric USB Lighter. So I'm assuming if you type in lighter, you'd be ready to go. Lori's in Nebraska. Anthony, hey, you're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Love Fort Lauderdale. We used to go down there all the time when we had family living there who lived on the Intercoastal Waterway. It was super fun down there. There's a good scene in Fort Lauderdale. So that is the lighter. New ideas for your home or for gifts. Other new things that have shown up. Should we start with this thing that's poking me in the back here? This is fun and clever. So when we do the Natural Surroundings collection, and Sheila's in Nova Scotia, Canada. I wish we could ship to Canada, Sheila. I'm so sorry. We are working on how to do that, but it's one of those things that you have to work up to. Apparently, it's very expensive. Jennifer, you've had one for almost a year, probably because you're in Europe and you're ahead of us with things like that, right? I haven't had one myself. I don't know how long they've been out there. I'm just saying now we sell it to make it convenient to go with our candles, and yay, it's a handy gadget. Joanne's in Virginia. Ooh, keep it going. We're going to get a lot of states represented here. Somebody count for me. Sharon's in Montana. Who wants to keep a tally of where we're at with all the states? This is great. The gals are making Natural Surroundings. If you have shopped our website before, you'll see when you go to shopmagnoliasonline.com that we sort our store by collections, or you can choose to shop that way if you want to. The collections have titles. Natural Surroundings is like a boho collection that has a lot of natural influenced items, a muted pastel to natural color palette, and it also has this romantic vibe with pampas grass and lots of drapey textured things, ferns. So Denise made this beautiful hanger. It's a metal tray in a galvanized color. The tray itself is 22 inches across. It's hanging from rope. This is my hanger here that I stuck through the rope. You're going to need to hang this maybe in a corner. Do you have a plant hook? My 70s ranch came with a plant hook in every corner, by every window. This is one of those things that you can hang in a corner. You can hang it on an enclosed porch. You could hang it in a protected outdoor space if you wanted to. The pampas grass is artificial, so that's not going to get bumped and deteriorate. We can ship this to you. It has some eucalyptus. Here is a, oh my gosh, I'm just blanking on what this is called. You know, this little plant grows outside. In your planters. It'll come to me. The eucalyptus in there is classic. Everybody loves eucalyptus. Eucalyptus seed sprays, a little burr pod spray here, branches winding through, birch branches with buds that are artificial. We have a rusty toned accent here, like a salmony rusty color in rust and browns for trailing vines. Traditional maidenhair fern. This is kind of a rusty brown. Dark sedum in a dark brown. And then this hydrangea is a beige color, offset with more beige pampas grass, jade plant, a trailing baby tears plant hanging out of here. All of this, and you're wondering, how much is it? Hold the phone. Oh, Hasta. Thank you, Kathy. Yes. It is a hosta. And Karen's in Pierce. Hi, Karen. Karen's close by. So this is 246, hanging honeycomb plant. I'm not sure what the honeycomb plant is, but hanging honeycomb plant is the title. So since it's not a comment sold sort of live today, and I'm not going to be dropping links while I'm talking by myself, I will give you the titles. If you use the search bar at shopmagnoliasonline.com and type in hanging honeycomb plant, $246, the picture will pop up and you'll find it there. The best part about our website is you can also sort on the product search bar on the left side. It'll say search by or sort by, and immediately it defaults to A to Z, like if you want to pick a letter of an item. But if you open that tab and drop it, you can select at the very bottom, newest to oldest, and you can always click there and it will refresh and show you the latest items we've added to the website. Yes, Jennifer, you got it. That was a hosta in there, like a muted hosta, which, by the way, is sold individually as a little plant, and it will be part of our outdoor safe collection for porch pots. And we're setting up the porch pot room today. Eileen's over there putting it together, meaning everything we've gotten so far that is outdoor safe, plants and bushes, we will soon be able to show you because she's organizing it all and getting out what we have so we can get a head start starting to show it. It's kind of scattered. It's coming in. It's everywhere, and I haven't been able to figure out how much has shown up from my collections. Also added is the garland that we sold out of so fast. So this is similar to one that we had online earlier. It's a new one. This is called the Eve garland, EVE, Eve, for $62. This is now an addition to our Serenity collection. Serenity is muted blues, muted purples, muted greens, all of it blending in like a soothing color palette, which is why it's called Serenity. This is $62, the Eve garland, and that will be new online. It's based with eucalyptus, and eucalyptus seed are on there, seeded eucalyptus pieces. This is 5 feet long, and then it has this plum ivy woven through, so the whole piece is still bendable. This is an item you could use on your mantle or wherever you've been running garlands for Christmas. This can be a great garland replacement. You could run lights through this. We need to get more lights in garland strand form featured. I think they're coming in. I think I got a shipment notification that my lights are coming in again. So more lights are on the way. You can never have enough lights. $62, the Eve garland, new, and it also coordinates with another new item. Let me lay it here and show you. New to the Serenity collection, this wreath. I don't think I've shown this wreath yet. So the wreath itself, definitely a match to the garland. 2 coordinating pieces if you're looking for things to add more of that color to your house. Love, love it. And that little wreath is called, it's based on a twig background, the 24-inch Heidi hydrangea wreath. Heidi hydrangea, $84. It's got the lavender tone pampas grass and a diameter from edge to edge of 24 inches. Oh, the tag said that. I'm sorry, I just read that. There you go. The Heidi hydrangea is $84. So we've got a muted green small eucalyptus spray as the base of it. These are all wired. You can see when I mess with it, these pieces are individually shapeable. So when you get things in shipments, I hope everybody has paid attention to all my shaping tips, because I would love it if you would make sure everything you get out of your packaging gets a little bit of loving shaping after it's made that trip to your house. So this is built on a twig background. I have to say, I know this is a one-of-a-kinder because the rest of the bases are gone. And that will be the only one remaining for $84. That purpley pampas grass is running out quick. I'll see if I can get more. Hi, Nancy Evans. There you are. How are you today? So this one, Nancy, where do you live? We're taking a tally of who lives in what state. So remind me, which state are you in? Maybe you're down south with y'all, I'm gonna guess. Are you Texas? So this pampas grass and the blue hydrangea right in here, I love that. There's just a couple of those left in the back. I wish I could get more of those. They're a little bit crinkled, a little bit dried looking, in a medium denim to turquoisey blue with purple plum greens tucked in there. So really muted. That is the whole direction of that color palette. South Carolina. Oh, good. Welcome, Nancy from South Carolina. So keep track of all the additions by shopping Magnolias online, shopmagnoliasonline.com, And when you're there, sort on the left-hand side down to the bottom in the drop down and go newest to oldest to see everything as we add it. So basically, Carrie every day that she's here, or Kaylee, their job is to import the newest products that the designers are making, photograph them, measure them, give them fun names, and put them into the online store. Diane's in cold Iowa. Yeah, I bet it's as cold in Iowa as it is here. It's literally 20 something outside again today. And there's Reva in Arkansas. Hi, Reva. This piece is new. Let me show you the whole works here. I had one of these that I designed. I think I did a live design one day, and I made a birch log bundle, which of course sold the same day. And this 24-inch set of 3 birch logs has glued foam that creates a design, and the design is kind of meant to be a table piece only, but I see it as a tray design. So I'm going to lay it in this tray and show you how to add a few things. If we remove the tray and simply set it on the counter, I notice that it kind of has one side that wants to be the front. Right here. This is the front side. The flower tips forward. And if I flip it around the other way, the flower only rolls that direction. It doesn't quite stand so that the flower ends upright. The flower wants to be one direction only. So it has a front and a back to me. Then this flower is a foam flower. And that is, we've carried foam flowers in the past. We have a few of them. I haven't been buying as much lately, but it gives you that ombre effect of blue to white. And then we paired it up with that muted blue mini snowball. I love this purpley watermelon bush. There's the pampas grass, some of the needle spray. Some of these stems are sold individually as well. This little tiny flower, I don't know what it's called, but the watermelon bush is separately. There might be some pampas left. The birch we sell separately as a bundle for about $12, I think. That piece is $94. This is called the mixed bundle centerpiece. And I'm going to lay it in a tray. This tray is the wood trough for $132. This is big. And the other thing I wanted to show you was that the back of it has hangers here. So if you wanted to hang it vertically, we have shown it in the store with a hooked on piece of floral design hooked through the handle, and that gives a different look too. So Nancy has ice again this weekend. Oh, goodness sakes. That is so funny. Hi, Nancy Schwartley. How are you? The weather is just this way in the winter. We get what we get, and we hang in there. So we're going to put this in the wood trough tray. The tray is $132. The size is 14 inches across, 36 inches long. This piece is going to sit on our table. You can kind of shift, there we go, shift the logs. Now it's sitting nice and stable. There we are. And then the next thing that showed up was this last color of light blue spiky orbs. So the spiky orbs came and went very quickly. We have sage, we have charcoal gray, and now the blue has arrived. This is the blue foam, so foam spike orb, 6 inches in diameter for $29. This color is blue. Foam spike orb, 4.5 inches in blue. Both of those match really well, especially given the color of this flower. So the center of that flower, the center of this ball, perfect coordination. In this tray, you could do 2 larges and a small, or you could do 3 smalls. That would work. 3 would be nice. I only grabbed 2, but I would add those to a tray look like this, and it really would complete your table. This tray, if it's on the table, needs like foam pads. Because of the hangers, if I slide this around, it'll scratch my table. If I put foam chair tips underneath this, it would still work if I hung it on the wall, but it would also buffer the table. Just a little decorating tip right there. So these pieces together just arrived, all new, the balls, the spiky orbs, and the design. And again, that is a trough, the wood trough tray, $132, the mixed bundle centerpiece for $94, the spiky orb in blue for $29, and the small orb for $17, also in blue. New items, yay. I'm glad we got more spiky orbs. I don't know how many more I can get, but I will check today since I'm in the phone call mode to keep making phone calls. Another new wreath collection and fern collection that just came in. I haven't had a chance to shape this yet, this is new. So we received a bush of fern, and this is a super fine fern. Oh, asparagus fern, that's what it is. I bet a lot of you grow this in your garden. They make it of plastic to get the most realistic look. If I turn it, you can kind of see it has a little bit of a sheen from being a plastic material. It's very airy. You would not be able to make something this light without being able to mold it from plastic. If you try to make it in silk material, fabric material, it wouldn't work. So that's why. And that one is $10. This is the Natural Touch Asparagus Fern Bush. This is the Natural Touch Asparagus Fern Wreath. The wreath is $95. There's a lot of fern on here. About 20 to 24 inches. If you were to measure just the vine background, that is a 16-inch diameter background, and that is that fine vine, not grapevine, but little vine. And then the front of it, if you shape it out, will be about 24 inches across. So we'd want to pull and separate all of these little fern pieces. If you purchase this, please shape it, because it's going to come to you flat for shipping. But there's a lot of material here, and you definitely always benefit from shaping things out. So as I lift each piece out of the wreath, I'm also giving it a little bit of a bend like this, bending it over, lifting, and it's like doing hair. I always tell people. The blue orbs are made of foam, Cindy. That's a good question. Cindy's asking, what are the blue orbs made from? The spiky orbs are foam, just like the foam flower, same kind of thing. Each little spike is a curl of foam, so it's smushy. You can bend them over and they bounce back. It's not like rubber ball feeling at all, but it is a lightweight foam. I can't think of what else I could describe it as. It's obviously a foam base. The little spikes of curled foam are soft, but they're firm. Obviously, it's not smashing from sitting there. So that's what I'd say about the orbs. Shaping out your wreath, it's going to definitely look more like $95 once it gets a shaping and lift all of those parts and pieces away. So that half already is looking better than the original half. Nice and soft. I could see this being a great, oh, I should have grabbed some stems, being a great way to customize this, because you could stick small stem picks into the wreath without even gluing it. When we get our stem picks, I have like virtually none, which would be short little 8-inch picks of mixed florals and leaves. Those could be inserted into this wreath. So it's a good neutral base. Right now we could put Valentine's Day picks in it and a Valentine's Day bow on it. And if that's something that interests you, so you can keep converting your wreath, we could set you up with those supplies and then send it on its way. And when Easter gets here, we'll send you some more pastel Easter picks. The third thing that came in this collection is the garland. The garland is, I did shape this one, and I gave it lots of lift and curl. $16 is all. And this is a, it says 4 foot long. Seems like it's longer than 4 feet. Let me see, just double checking, but I think that's what the tag is trying to say. Oh yeah, it's pretty much 60 inches. I've got it curling a little bit, which to me makes it look softer. If the vine itself gets a little bit of spiraling and curve to it, it looks a little more natural. This would be great on your mantle. If it's just at 60 inches, you could, for $16, buy 2, overlap them in the middle, hook them to each other, and make one big long garland so that you could swoop it. Look how easy it will drape. Someday I need to do a mantle again. We need to just clear off all the mantles and get the decorations out and show you how to design the mantle for Easter. I will when the bunnies come back in. We need some bunnies to do that project. So there you go. This is the Natural Touch, is what you'd search for. Natural Touch Asparagus Fern Garland, or you could probably type the word fern, and it would come up as part of our collections of all the different types of ferns we carry. But it's the Asparagus Fern Collection, $10 for the little bush. And that is a tip to top there is 17 inches on that fern bush. Oh, good. Somebody has dropped a link for me. Thank you, Kate. It's the new florals and decor. So she's put a link to all the new collections. And that way you can see when the, on the home page of the shopping screen, we have the Natural Surroundings collection with the pampas grass. We have the Serenity collection where you'll find the orbs and all the pale blue-green products. And then you'll have this collection called Homebody. So Homebody is bright and fun. I like this look myself. We have bright, fun pillows. In fact, the signature pillow is the Homebody pillow. I don't know if you've seen that one. Oh, thanks for the stars. I must have missed something. Somebody sent us stars. I did. I appreciate that. I can't quite see in my screen here, but lovely. Thank you, thank you. The Homebody pillow, if somebody walks by, I'll have them grab it for me. These two floral arrangements are new, and actually these are succulent arrangements, not florals. Aren't they fun? This container has an Aztec kind of mod pattern in gold, and if you run your figure over it, it's not painted on, it is carved in. So the gold is inset and embossed into the planter. Cute little feet on that planter, 4 little feet. This is the, uh-oh, did it seriously lose its tag? The one thing that I pick, here, it fell off. The Spicy Southwest Succulent Arrangement for $85. That's a good title. I am sure Carrie titled that one. This is 12 inches tall. The pot that it's in is a 6 by 6 wide by 5 inch tall pot. $85, titled the Spicy Southwest Succulent Arrangement. These have these super realistic little cactus. I don't know that that's called a barrel cactus. Is that a barrel cactus top mounted on a different type of base? This is like the little prickly pear guy. Here's another little cactus down here. Teal with a purpley center. That succulent matches this succulent. So teal, the purple tones is what I'd call that. Maybe it's not denim blue. It's definitely more of a teal blue. That's a true mauve. This little sedum back here is an aqua blue that has a touch of lavender on it as well. So cute little piece. That's new in the Homebody collection. Oh, and in the middle, that's a tillandsia. Those are a nice variety. If I had that growing for real, I would kill it in no time at all because I'm not very good at the water levels of succulents. I need to be better at that. This is a teal succulent pot for $69. A little bit smaller, side by side. If you need a pair, they are a cute set. The large and small versions of these little planters. So this planter is 5 inches across by 4.5 inches tall. Same thing. And this has the cactus along with, this is like moss roses. It's bendable. You can see these little guys all are wired with a touch of orange, the teal blue, a little green one back here. This is a simpler design with all the succulents in this one and the pot. It's $69 called the teal succulent pot or $85 for the Spicy Southwest. These look great with this new thing. This is marble. One of them came broke in half and sure enough, it was marble. It's heavy. This is maybe like a 2-pound weight. This is the decorative marble arch decor piece for $25, and it is just that, a simple decor shape that is right now a hot and trending look. Anything curvy and has almost this 80s retro vibe to it fits right in, from everything from mid-century modern to this direction of the 80s vibe. 80s are back, if you haven't noticed. This is fitting into our Homebody collection. I'm going to grab that pillow since nobody's around me to do so. It's close by. This is the theme pillow for that collection. Homebody pillow is $37, and that's exactly what it is. So we feature this on our furniture in our fun area with our cool succulents in bright colors and other bright colored things too. Hey Kim, how are you today? Sheila is jumping on. Sheila, where are you from? We're taking like a roll call of which states, seeing how many states we can hit today. Who's counting, by the way? Is anybody counting how many states are represented in the comments above? I'm sure you don't want me to stop and count, but for fun, if anybody wants to count, check that out. For the Homebody collection being as bright and fun as it is, and based on last night, how many people went gangbusters over tulips, this is the tulip tally of the day. As it stands now, the tulips that we have available, somebody nabbed all the hot pink fuchsia ones from last night. We have red, we have orange, and we have purple. Until the mini bundles and the rest of our large tulips come in, here is what we've got going on. These are only $5. $5 is low price. I don't think that I'm going to be getting more in at $5. We have this beautiful flame color, and this is the Soft Touch Tulip Spray, 24-inch Soft Touch Tulip Spray. If you search tulips on our website, I'm sure you'll find the color options, but this is the color called Flame. They're 24 inches. Of course, this is the red color. And then we've got the purple color. Love that rich purple. And if you're a purple lover, there's not a lot of flowers in this really pretty purple color. It appears that the purple one is $5.50. I'm gonna guess it would be based on the quantity that I bought, not being as many as the others. There you go. So if you want some tulips from last night and you missed out on the hot pink, these are the other colors that we have remaining. They are currently getting dropped into my glass vase for $29. It's a pedestal vase. I would cut these for sure. This is definitely going to work in here. Magnolias, Kate is posting. She's not here, but she's counting 12 states and 3 countries so far. So if you haven't jumped on and said where you're from, can you let us know just for fun? I don't know, it's hump day. We have to do something exciting on hump day, right? Tell us what state you're from, what country you're watching from, and it looks like Kate is counting them up for me. These are exceptionally gorgeous tulips. They're natural touch tulips. I'm just going to bend the stems at the bottom so we can still ship them to you unbent. Once I make a little base of a radius of short ones, they will then in turn hold up their tall friends. And this glass vase at $29 with its pedestal is 11 inches tall, and the cylinder top is 6 inches across. So it's a nice size glass vase. It's heavier. It has a fluted texture. I like it. I'm all about glass vases though. Once you get a nice circle of stems that are made shorter or cut shorter and they're crossing each other, they will then support all of the other tulips that are left uncut. So I could get more in there and add more height to them. What I'd love to say is that if you join the Magnolias VIP group and go a few comments back, Jennifer from Holland has posted the link to the festivities in Holland for tulip festivals. Jennifer shared that with us. She also shared pictures of a beautiful orchid she has in her home. We were talking about orchids and some tulip field photos straight from Holland. So it's fun to be part of the Magnolias VIP page and see the cool things that our friends post there. And if it is a page you join, so if you haven't found that before, just on a side note, check that out because the VIP page is a little bit more casual, informal, and our members share with each other some of the fun things they're designing, creating, and tulips in Holland. You know, you never know what you're going to see on that page. These are just a few of the tulips that we have coming in for the season. These are the early arrivals and the early sell-outers. Is that a word? The early sell-outers. Wow, we are up to 15 states. Keep going. Wisconsin must be number 16. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. So with the purple, I don't know if I'd be a big fan of red and purple and orange, but just because I've got them in front of me, you'll see online how many are available, and when you try to purchase them, you're going to be seeing small quantities. We have maybe dozens of these, and that's it, but there'll be more coming. It's just the starting point of spring, right? There's more to come. One of the other fun things about spring is that you get to maybe entertain a little bit more. I was excited to see these new live edge cutting boards come in. And we kind of do cutting boards, but we often use cutting boards for tray designs, like in place of a tray. So this is a live edge cutting board. This is, I want to say teak wood, and they are $49. The live edge cutting board with the handle, or the live edge cutting board that you would use, which is functional. Definitely like a little drip tray edge here when you're cutting your citrus or your fruits or runny things. This one is $49 as well. So $49, take your pick. You can search these by typing live edge and they'll come up. And they're also one of the new items. If you search newest to oldest, you're gonna find them there too. Oh, good. Jennifer in Holland says she's sharing more pictures tomorrow. Yay. What are you gonna post, Jennifer? In the VIP group. I love that. So please keep general capital on. Okay, Carol, I'm not sure what that comment quite means, but let's see if Kate does. These live edge cutting boards, the size is 15 inches end to end. They vary a little bit. The board itself is 7 by 10 for that style, and this one is roughly 7 by 12. There you go. You see the difference. Both the same price, $49, and this is flat on the back, ridged on the front, so you can use that for rill. Actually, you can cut on these. You just would oil them with that food safe board oil, which you use for like your chopping block at home. And these little guys are what I would use for charcuterie or for displaying a cool candle, doing a little vignette on your table with a couple of small items. Not that I have the appropriate small items in front of me today, but you get the idea. Actually, a candle would be good. You could use it to safely burn your candle on a surface too. That would work. And they're pretty good giftables. We're coming up on gifty season, right? If you just joined me, when I started the program, we were showing this cool new lighter. Let's blow my candle out. Now you're gonna see smoke. So the lighter is rechargeable. It comes with a USB cord in the package, $19. And I don't know if you have one. Jennifer says she's had one. You turn it on, it shows you the charge level of the battery. Then it does a little arc of electricity, and that's how you light your wick. So when you're lighting, it isn't hard at all to get it to flame, but you never have a flame coming out of the lighter, so it's safer, as well as no odor, no smoke from this at all. So it does recharge, it doesn't have fuel, comes with the cord, 19 bucks. That was one of the first things I showed if you missed it. A handy gadget if you're buying candles. Let's get one of those on your order too, because then you'll have the convenience, and maybe your husband won't take that, because my husband always takes the big lighter for the grill or something. I don't even know. Awesome. I think I've shown you all the cool things I have today. Yep, everything around me. I got it out, I held it up, I showed you what's new, but keep watching the website. Even today, Carrie's got flowers on the counter that she's going to be adding. So you go to shopmagnoliasonline.com, sort on the left-hand side by newest to oldest if you want to just keep tabs on what we're adding every day that the designers are here. Carolyn, you can order the lighter from us. Oh, it is available on our web store. I'm going to guess you just type the word lighter. And that is an item that we're going to continue to keep in stock just as a convenience, more or less. I'm not a hardware store, but I like little gadgets that make my life easier. So I'm guessing they have this one added online. There we go. Type in the word light. Type in the word lighter, and it comes right up. It's $19. There you go. Well, thanks everyone for joining me. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be back again at noon with more new things. I don't know what yet. I'm going to have to surprise you. It comes to me at the last minute. We'll do some fun things. Nice to see you, and thanks for counting up. How many states did we come up with, Kate? What did you have for me today? I think at last count we had over 16 different states. We'll have to post it. But it's always fun to find out where you're from. Thanks for joining me today. We'll catch you tomorrow at noon. And don't forget, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Kate will be here to join me. We'll do a fun Saturday morning design workshop. We'll talk to you then. Have a good day.